Hi guys, it's been a long time and I've been so sick. I can't even talk right now. I'm managing to talk. As I'm talking, I'm kind of in pain, but I don't want to differ, right? So that's the reason, and let's get started. So today, if you look, you see that I've not even done any of my tasks at all for this Python, right? Because I've been so down. But we'll be doing the hello world together. So let's get started. Right, so I've already gone through all the resource, I guess. So it should be something simple. So I'll try and see if I can finish up all the tasks within this week, with this week task coming up. So you would like to go through all these requirements. I haven't done anything, right? So we're doing everything from scratch. So even though you don't know anything so far, I think you'll be getting to familiarize yourself with so many things. So what does this command line print? We have a variable a that stores Python a school string, right? So we want to print a, but we want to print the 8th character. 8 means that it starts from 0 to the from the back to the 6th. Let me put it that way. So we'll count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So print the 7th, which is I. So looking at it, this is the answer, but let me explain how it is. And let me increase my screen a bit because it looks small. Good. Okay, I'm not even comfortable like this because I'm lying down, bent down. So I have to stand up soon. So the second one is -5. So we have minus 1, 2, 3, 4, -5. So we want to print from this 7 to -5. I remember that when we state a number like this, that number will not be printed. So we print up to this guy. So IS will be the answer. So who created Python? That should be Guido van Rossum. And what does this command line print? So A4. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 0, right? That's the 5th one. So just add 1 to it. Or yeah, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be all, I guess. What does this command line print? So we have this saying that from the beginning to number 6. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll not print the sixth guy, which is the last one. So we'll be printing Python. So we have this one. What does this command line print? We have this. It's still the same thing as the first one, but they specify that it's from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So we'll not print the 6th one. So we just have Python. And then we have this one. What does this command line print? We have this one is the fast format string, fast F string format. So we have print, it's going to print 98 Battery Street, right? Yeah. So the F is just telling that we are printing a fast string method, right? So it's still a string. The curly braces will be removed. Sorry if you can't hear me properly. I had this surgery kind of in my mouth, so I can't talk well. What does this command line print? We have the 98 Battery Street. Okay, so we have this guy. It's gonna print out 98. We have Battery Street, and then we have San Francisco, right? So we have 98 Battery Street, San Francisco. So we have it 98 battery street San Francisco. We will not have the quotes because the quotes outside here is not affected. So what does this command line print? So we have it again printing -2, so 0 and -1 -2, right? So that should be just O, I guess. Yep, that should be it. What does this command line print? Print Overton School. Overton School, of course. And what does this command line print? So we print the 8 character to the end. 0, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to print is cool. Which is 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So depending on how you want it. So let's just submit the answer and see if we have some wrong ones. Okay, seems you are correct, right? So that's it. So if you don't get anyone, you can go back and watch that. So we have to run a Python file before we get started. You see, we've passed deadline, but let's get our sandbox, wake it up. Ouch, sorry guys, I wasn't sitting properly. I had to come out and sit properly. So we don't even have electricity. I have to travel down somewhere to get electricity. There was a terrible accident, so we wiped out our electricity, and that's what happened. Okay, so I've opened the sandbox. I hope it opens. What's wrong with it? Why is it not opening? I'll close this one. Okay, if it doesn't open, then we'll go here. Okay, so in case you are experiencing similar issue, there are so many things you could do. First, you try it from the sandbox stuff itself. Okay, good. So it's still remaining the same. So you can restart it first, and then wait time. So if that still doesn't work, then we'll connect via SSH. So it's not working. Okay, so what we'll do now is we are going to use SSH to connect for SF. So we just move to our command prompt. I don't want this video to be too long, but any which way, the goal is to understand what we're doing. I know people already know all the steps, right? So if you know all the steps, you can just skip to the front where we've started already. If you don't, well, sorry. If you don't, you might just stay. And so SSH, so copy this, if I could remember. It's been long that I did all this. And then paste. And then it's going to ask us for a password, right? Wait, did I type SSH or it's part of the code? Okay, it's asking for, are you sure you want to continue? You say yes. And then it asks for password. Then you go here and pick up password. So this is password. And then you go back here. And then enter the password. So I've entered the password, but it's invisible. So you just press enter. And then I have my sandbox. Okay, so hopefully my sandbox from its portal will come back again. So if I do ls, okay, that's a simple share of stuffs. Alright, so let's clear and let's get started. So I'll go back to my task. So let me just go back. Okay, good. So you say write a shell script that runs a Python script. Okay, so we are writing a shell script that will run a Python script. But before that, the Python file name should be saved. So this is the file name of the Python file, in the sense that when you I will explain all this, but before we do that, we're going to create a new repository now called ALX high level programming. Remember the first one was low level programming. So I'll copy this guy. I've already gone to my GitHub, open it down. So I'll paste this guy here. So I don't need any description or anything right now. So just create. So you don't mind my talking. Like I said, I had a surgery in my mouth, so it's hard for me to talk. So we'll create this. Remember, we'll need our access token, right? But I will show you how I will get that even without creating that, if any of my access token is still active, right? So I'll come here. I'll copy this guy. Ouch, my mouth is paining me. Oh, sorry, command prompt. Okay, so I'll say git clone, then I'll paste this guy, right? Git clone, I put that here, and then my access token will be in the middle here, right? So right now it's not going to work, but I want to save that command there, so I'll just press enter. So it's not working. So what I did is, so that when I press up, I'll be able to access that command back, right? Okay, so let's get our access token. So I can just cd into my simple shell, right? And then cd into .git, right? And then vi config, and then I'll see one of the access token I used last. Then I can just copy this guy. But after this video, I'm going to create a new one, because it's not safe to just leave your access token open like that. People can tamper with your work, right? So you copy this. I don't know how do I copy. Let me use Ctrl C and see if that's copied. So let us exit this guy. Okay, what's going on? Escape. I'm pressing escape, but it's not working. Let me try and do it this way. Oh, it's working. It worked. I wasn't seeing it. So I pressed enter. Why is it not working? So I had a call. So that's why. Alright. So I had a call, and I hope it doesn't tamper with our recording. Okay, good, it hasn't. So I will cd back to my roots. Why is this person calling me, please? I'll cd. This person can interfere with my network. Sorry guys, I think this person has fucked up my network. Okay. I'll cd into my roots. I'll cd. Okay, I think I've done that. So I'll go back to the old command here. I'll paste this guy here. And then paste it. Okay, good. And then press enter. already exists. Oh, sorry. So let us remove that I because um I'm not sure it's the right one. It might be that fake one that was cloning before. Right, so I'll remove it and then reclone. Really? Remove progress. Oh, it's low level that I removed though. Sorry, oh. Thank God I've not been push it. Sorry guys. So I level. Okay, so let me reclone it. Yeah, so we cloned it successfully. So that's that. So I can then seed into my ALX low level, high level rather. I might be the one that have said low level and then I typed it because I'm not in my right senses. Okay, so what we'll do next is we'll create a readme file, right? And then you see ALX Python. This is how to spell it. High level programming, and then sorry, you can use my X. Oh, it's in capital letter. Sorry. Okay, so I've done that. I have my readme file. So let me minimize it. Okay, and then let's go. So now you are told to write a script, a shell script. Sorry, guys. Okay, so there's something I wanted to show you, right? So to run Python, I think user. So if you if you look into this user directory and then the binary directory inside, if you go there and do ls, we'll see so many binary stuffs. So we can let me clear it and say it should list anything that has Python in it that start with Python. You see that we have Python 3 when it's a binary, right? In it. So we have Python 3.8, we have Python 3.8 config, Python 3 config. I think these are the configuration and then these are the guys, right? So let me go back to where I'm from and then it's clear. Okay, good. So what we do now is I just want you to know that we have so we have user being Python 3. So telling you that we have a file called Python 3 in this place that will help us run our Python file, right? That's for scripting. Okay, so that said, please hold on a second. Thank you. All right, so that said, let us clear our guy. So what we'll do next is so we want to write a shell script. Where is it? But before that, we'll create this directory right inside. So copy this guy and paste it here. So I'm used to that. So make a directory called this, enter, and then what should we do next? Then we'll seed into that directory, and then what do we do next? Then we'll once you see we'll create a readme as well. Then I can call it the hello world or hello Python. Hello Python project. Good. So good, and then we have our readme bit. Alright. So the next thing we'll do is we say we should write a script that wants a Python script. So we have Python script and we have bash script. So we'll first write our bash script, right? So but the name of the script will be in what? It will be in this file, right? So copy it. So we'll create this file. Okay, so we want to create a script, then we go to insert mode by clicking I. I'm using VI. So we'll say shebang, that's hashbang, and then in our binary, you want to use our bash to run a script, right? So that's what we're telling it, that we want to run a script, but it's going to run a Python script. Okay, so that script will run the Python script. So it's going to run the file name will be saved in the so that runs a Python 3. Remember that Python 3 with the file name. So run this guy together. So that what we'll do. Paste this guy. Yeah. Okay, so this is just all to do. So we are using this script to run this guy with this name, with this Python file, right? So it's just like saying GCC in C and the file name. So something like that. Good. So so that's it. So what they did here is they said they check what is inside main.py, right? So this is main.py. Main.py already has a script, Python script in it that prints best school. So they now rename main.py to be my file. So this main.py is this guy that we did. So we run Python on this script already. This is a Python script already. So by the time we do this guy, it's going to run this guy, this script, right? And then print out best school. So we can test it out though, but it's going to work. But ouch, sorry, my mouth is paining. I wish I could talk well. I would have explained more, but just manage this one for now. Okay, so what we do next is we can change the mode to a script, though it's not going to run anything because we don't have anything, because we have not done that we don't have that what's it called, affiliate it, that variable, we don't have anything in it, right? So we can change the mode. We can just say 777 for now, and then 01. Okay, so when you list it, you see that it's executable, though we are not going to be able to execute anything, right? We have some error. So I'll just press Ctrl C. Is it Ctrl C? I don't want waiting past my power. Ctrl X. Am I going to exit this guy? Sorry, I'm not sure if this will work. Ctrl D. Okay. Alright. I don't want to use exit because it might exit out of this guy. So That's what I did. So for us to make it work, we could actually test it, right? We could just create a main.py, put this guy inside. So we could test it. So if you don't want to see the testing, you can just forward to the next guy. So cd main.py. So should we use Emacs or vi? Let's use vi main.py, and then we'll paste this guy inside. Why is it like this? Okay, maybe it didn't copy well. Thought I copied it well. Okay, so paste this guy inside. Alright, so we'll escape, save and exit, and then the next thing is we'll export the file name and then this guy. Alright, so we have to do this. Sorry, I thought I'm used to that method. So we paste it and then press enter. So we've done that. So when we run our 0 run now, so we have Pesco, right? So that is it. So the next thing is we'll put it on GitHub and check our code. So we'll do git add. Once we git add, let's git add everything, and then git commit, and then let's call it one Python script, and then we'll git push all at once. So what's going on? Have we done it? Okay, it's asking for password. Why is it asking for password? Okay, anyway, let me just press anything and then go and sort out this guy. Oh, this is not a git repo. Let me see the outside. cd.git. This is a git. vi config. What's going on? Is my repo out of date? It's possible that the repo is out of date. So if once it's out of date like that, it can clone. So let's just create a temporary one. Sorry for the stress. Since we are here already, so I'll go to profile, if I could remember. Is it profile? I'm supposed to go to settings. So we'll go to settings, sorry. Settings, yeah. And then developer settings. And then go to personal access token classic. Okay, I think all these ones have expired. October 5. I think this is the last one created. So we could delete all these ones that have expired. So we can delete all these guys. So let's create this one and call it high level. So we can just set all these guys. So generate the access token. So yeah, it is, and then copy. I like saving it somewhere, but I'm going to generate another one. I think this one will last for 30 days though, but I'm going to use another one later on. So come back. Yeah, why is this person shouting? To VI config, and then so we'll paste it here, and then escape. Okay, good. So CD back to where we're coming from, and we'll seed into our 0 Python. Then let's see if we have that git add. So push again. Okay. So I think it's working now. So it's telling us that we've now git pushed the readme outside. So we can git add everything. Let's git add that readme outside. Okay, I'll git add it. Git commit readme, and then git push. Okay, so that worked. So let's git status to see. Okay, everything's up to date. So let us go and check our code. Sorry it took this long. It's not supposed to. So that worked, and then I'll ask for correction, and hopefully I'll get my 50% scores. Okay, good. So that is shell script that runs Python code. Still shell script, right? And then the Python code will be saved in the variables. So we have the code, as you can see. So this is the code directly to print this guy, right? And then when you want it to print it, so you can just do this, right? So we can just do this and enter it. So that one is see PyCode has updated. So what we do is we run a script, we create this guy. So sorry, what's going on? v why is this not person? Maybe it didn't copy. So let me copy it. So sorry. And then sorry. Okay, good. Okay, so it's working now. Then I'll do my shebound green branch, and then I'll do my so what are we supposed to do? So it says write a script that runs Python code. The Python code will be saved in this guy, right? Python code. Okay. So another way we could do it is you could just say another way to do it. We say you should echo what is here. Remember the echo with $sign, and this would print out that code. Then we'll then run it with Python 3 that we have now. In our script, right? So, but wait a minute. I think this should work. So, let's see. So we can git add, git commit, git push using that my old guy, this guy. So it's going to make it easier. So this one is still running Python script. So let's put it like that, and then we have it done. Though we didn't run it, so we could run it. So ls, so change the mode of this one. So give it, we can just say u plus x, right? So it is executable now. So we have it. So it's working. Though we didn't push it, but let's check the code first. But if it doesn't work, then we can just push it with this guy. Okay, so that doesn't work, and let's try it again. So it worked. We had to convert it. So then we ask for correction, and then we have this guy, a Python script that prints exactly this word. Okay, so write a Python script that will print this guy. So remember that it is the other script in user being Python 3. So we just do like this, copy this guy. Let me see if our sandbox is working. Still sleeping? I thought I woke you up, you know? Still not working yet. Okay, anyway. So copy this guy. And we'll do like this, and then we'll VI the name. Sorry. So remember the extension ended with .py. Don't forget. So we'll have this. Sorry if you can't see the screen. Let me try and increase it. So we'll have our user /bin/python 3. So we have a file called this there. So what do we need to do? We need it to print. We said we should use the function print. I want to reload this guy. Right, so we have to use function print. I thought we had done this. It's because I did that. Okay. Yeah. We should let me reload this page. It's acting up. Okay, so we have to print this guy. So we do like this. What's wrong with him? And then look at it started with a quote, double quote. So we can use our print. So we are saying that it should wake up, use this guy to execute this guy, right? So we will say print, and then since it's a string, we can use single, and then we have double quote already. So this will execute it. So we don't need our semicolon here. We don't need it. Alright, so we'll escape and then save it and exit. Sorry. So let us clear it and then ls. So since the script, you can change the mode u plus x as well, and then to print this and press enter. In case you can't see it, let me reduce it, and then we can execute it by doing this. So it's working. Then we can add it. So we just change the commit message. So let me reduce this guy, and then the commit message will now be use print function to print the screen. In Python, and then we push that, and then do ls. We have this 3. Okay, remember this one we just used it to test, so we don't need to push it. I don't know if I've pushed it mistakenly, but anyway, we have this like that, and then we need for it to work. So we can forward this part to the next one, or while we wait for correction. Okay, checked. So let's ask for correction. So hopefully we get our scores. So let's go to this guy. It says complete the source code in order to print the integer stored in number, followed by battery street. So let's see what is inside the source code. So we open this guy. Anyway, let's continue with this guy. So this is the source code. So we have this. So we have user, you can see, just like what we were doing. They have the user being Python already, which is running the Python script. Okay, so what we do next is we go back here. I'm not supposed to copy it yet though, because I'll have to copy the name as well. So 3 number.py. So to complete it, we'll just say So vi, the name, enter, copy the code. So you can copy with this guy as well. This is copied, and then paste it. You know Betsy? For Betsy, I think in what's going on? It didn't copy. Anyway, through double D, cleared everything. Alright, so let's recopy it. So we have Pi code as well to help us write in a format that ALX wants. Anyway, let's paste it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So we want to print 98, right? So remember we have that already. We have this, which makes sense, right? So we've created a variable 98. Good. So what is the output that we want? We want 98 and battery street, right? But we have different formats to print stuff out of a variable. We have the string format, we have the string format, we have the percent format, and we have the fast string format. So to say you can find the source code here, but your output of the script should be the number followed by battery street, number battery street followed by new line. Print gives a new line automatically, so we don't need to put that, right? Let me see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So you are not allowed to cast the variable number into a string. Okay. So we have to print it out as an integer, not a string. Your code should be 39 and you have to use the fast string method. Okay. So we have to use fast string method. To use fast string method, what we'll do is we are still printing. So print, open our brackets, you can use our single quotes, and then we want to print out 98. For fast string method, we put F, standing that is fast string method I want to use. Fast string method has much more speed. Okay, so after that, in quotes, so we want to print a variable. Variable will be in curly braces. Okay, and then we want to print space. I think battery street. I don't know if I'm right. Okay, good. So this place we want to print out number, right? So we want to print out number. So if we do this normally, it will print out. Let me do this. Let me compile it down. So if you do if you change the mode, so this is plus x and 2, and we run it. You see we have 98, but this 98 is appearing as string, so if we push it, it's not going to work. So let's go back into 3. So to convert it to decimal, we'll just say this guy number, I'm converting it to decimal. Okay, so that will work, and then you can just git add it. So our commit message will now be use print f string to print to the screen. Okay. So we have that done. So we can just go here and check our code. So this should work. So we have that, and then we can just ask for a correction. So print a float. So it's going to be almost the same thing. So just add f to it, I guess. I think that's what they want to do. Okay, so for this guy, it said complete the source code. So let's first copy this guy before even checking any source code. So vi and then sorry. So created that, and then what the source code we want to complete? 10 digits. So yep. So we have a floating point number. As you can see, I'm not complete. It doesn't matter. We'll still clean the third line. So we have a floating point number and we want to print it out, probably not as string but as a float. So what we'll do is let's see. So with precision of 2 digits, so we have to round it up to 2 digits, right? Though we have 3 point something. So the output should be float, and then this guy. We are not allowed to cast number to string, so we can't use the string format. We have to use f string, so we have to use the fast string method to print it. So copy this. Okay, as usual it's not working, so let me just clear this place. This will be copied. I hope it works this time. Okay, so it worked, and then so I'll print it, right, and then I'll do my f on my string. So I want to print out float. Is it in capital letter or small letter? Float colon. Sorry, float. So we have our float, and then put it on space, and then this guy. And what will be there will be a number, right? So we're telling that we want it to be in floating point number, but the float like in C in 2 decimals. This then I think with this we should be good. So let me clear it, and then list, and where is it 4. So change the mode. You can just use 66. Yeah, I don't want to use antichrist. Let's use 667 or 766 or 700, and then 4, right? Oh sorry, it's not CH mode, it's CH mode. Right, so let's play it. So what 4, right? So we have this one. So let's clear. Let's git add. I've seen it. I said no. Float to 2 decimal place. This is going to print header. So we have that, and then we can then check our code, see if it works. So it worked, and we'll ask for correction. And then the next one. Okay. Let's first copy the name. 5. And use the code as well. And VI, this guy. Enter. And what is that code again? It pastes this time around. Insert. Sorry. Okay, good. Alright, so we have a string here. So what are we printing out this time around? So this one says that, okay, so in order to print 3 times the string stored in string followed by its 9 character, you can find this code. The output of the program should be 3 times the string, the value of string. So we have O school, O school, O school, and then the 9th character. Okay, so that's what we want to do. Print it 3 times and then 9 character. So that should be easy. You're not allowed to use any loop, and your program should be maximum of 5 lines long. Okay, so what we do is we come here and we print, definitely, and then we like using single quotes, and then our F string we can use capital letter, we can use small letter. So let's use capital letter this time around. So we'll say we want to print out string, right? So we'll not give it space, we'll just do this, and do this on the string. Okay, so print that, we'll go to the new line, right? And then we'll print, sorry, you can use the F format as well. This time I'm using small letter. And then we want to print string, but the string would have, so if you are printing string, you can just say I want to print string, right? I want to print string, but the string would have, so we don't need to use F here. We can just say string, and then we can say string, and then we use the number. So from beginning to, we want to print 9 character, right? So to print 9 character, if you say 9, it's going to print 9 character because it's going to start from 0 to 8, which is 9. It's not going to print the 9th one. So you can edit this one, change the mode U plus X and 5, and then run it. Okay, so this one didn't work, so VI 5. How are these guys shouting? Sorry, I'm not supposed to put quote here. It appears to be string. So it's supposed to be like this. Okay, so this worked. So clear it and then I'll git add it. So this place we printed a string. So we have that. And then we check our code. And my code is working fine. Oh, sorry guys. Ah man. We need to repair our lights because this place is not too convenient for me. Alright, I'm lying down and doing this, so it's gonna be slow a bit. So the next thing we're doing is play with string. Okay, so I promise to even make, well, this one will not be useful for you, but probably for anyone that just clicked on it and just want to read in advance. I wanted to make a simple shell video, but I've not been fine. Probably once I'm fine and well, I'll be able to do that. Okay, so we should complete this one so we can print welcome to Obatin School. Your program should be exactly 5 lines. You have to use the variable this in GNA code, and then you're not allowed to use loop or conditional. Okay, good. They know that we can just say print and then welcome to this, so they said we have to use the concatenation method. I guess from the name it says concat.py. So what we do next is come here and then vi the name, enter. Okay, so what's the source code? Source code is okay, so that is where we add our line. Okay, good. So your code goes here. So we want to print welcome to, and then str1 will print I think this one should be str, and I think the first guy is not being printed here. Our code is not complete, so let's copy. So let me delete it. We deleted everything and we paste it. Okay, it's complete now. So we have our welcome to, and then we have Obatin. So we need school, right? So to do that, what we do is if you look at it very well, we can't touch this guy. So what we do is we change what is in string 1, since this guy is string 1, so we'll make it say Obatin school. So we'll say string 1 is equal to, then in quotes, or we can just say string 1 is equals to let's put it in brackets, is equals to Obatin, that's string 1, and we want to add string 2. So if we do like this, we'll have all buttons go together. So we have to put a space in between them, right? So to do that, we use a string plus. So we can just say, should we use? Let's use single quotes and see, and then space and then plus. So we are saying string bar O button plus space plus. But to make it, since we are not using print, so let's use double quotes to show that it's a string. So O button plus space plus this guy. So this guy will be welcome to O button space school, right? So that will be that, and yeah. So change the mode. You say U plus X, and then number 6 concatenate. Good. Sorry. Good. So we'll come back here and check our code. Oh, sorry, not git push it. So let me use that guy. So what do we do? Use to print string to print concatenated. Don't mind my spelling. I don't know. It's like this. Where is it? Concatenated just strings. So this worked. So mark for correction. So we want to copy, cut, and paste here. So I'm not done. I'm tired already. So we'll copy this guy 7 edges. Not py. Sorry. And then vi this. Okay. I think we are still completing codes. So this time around it's getting much more thicker. So copy this code and increase screen. Sorry. Yeah. Copy this code. So paste it here. Good. So what are we doing here? So it says you can find your source code here. You're not allowed to. What are we doing? Okay, you're not allowed to use any loop or conditional statement. We don't even want to use it anyway. Your program should be exactly 8 lines long. Okay. Word. So word first 3 should contain the first 3 letter of the variable word. This one should contain last 2. Middle word should contain should contain the value of the variable word without the first and last letter. Okay, that's understandable. So what we do is we should now have more than 8 lines. So what we do is we do this. We have word, right? So we are going to have, we should print first 3 letter word first 3. So we are going to have word underscore first 3, which should be equals to the first 3 letter of word. So we have it word, we have our places like this. First 3 letter will just be like this, and then we'll have it. Then word last 2 equals to, so we have our word in this. Remember, we have start from minus, so we start from the -2 to the end. Okay, so this one will give us the last 2, and then we can just say word middle, right? Or middle word. Middle word, right? What does middle word give us? Everything, I guess. We could without the first and the last. So it's going to give us without the first and the last. So that one will be word. Okay, so it means we are going to start from index 1. So that one will skip index 0, and then we are going to stop at -1, which is the last. Okay, so with this we should just say chmod equals x7 -10. Let's clear it again. You want, I think we're good. Then we get add it. Use print action to print concatenation. No, we're not printing concatenation now. So what's this guy doing? Printing part of a variable, and then that should be it. Then clone down here, check our code, test it. That should be it. Good. So ask for a correction and create a new sequence. So we have another source code. So let's create this guy. After this one, we still have this, we still have this. We'll still have advanced. Wow. Okay, let's get to it. My back is paining. I'm not sure this guy did it well, so let's recopy it. Okay, good. I think it's correct. So what do we want to do here? It says that we should copy to print object-oriented programming with Python, probably vanilla. So out of all those things, we want to create. It should be 5 lines long. You can't use loops. You're not allowed to create new variables. You're not allowed to use string literal. So we have use. Okay. So what we'll do next is print string. So we'll just create a variable for string here. And then we can skip it and just delete this line. Or I can just do string equals to. I think this one will give us indentation error. Anyway, let's continue. If it gives us, then we'll find. I'm not sure this code follows PyCode standard. Anyway, string equals to, then open brackets, and we want to format it to give us what we want. So say string what? We want to print out object-oriented programming with Python. So where's object? So we want to start from here. So we want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. The 41th guy, or the 40, I don't know. Let's try 40 first. So you print from 40 to what? So object-oriented programming, this one should be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Like 29 or something. So let's say we do it to 69, right? And let's see what the output will be. So we can use it. So ch mode, we are not done now. So let's just g plus x 8. We have indentation error, like I told you that we're going to have, right? We have indentation error. So to solve that, we'll put this guy okay, and then this guy okay. So let's see. So we are omitting objects and then programming. We have 3 left, 3 too much. So we'll go back into it. So vi8. So 1 left, 3 minus 3. So this one be from 39 to 66, right? So from 39 to 66. So let's try that. So 1 8 object oriented program. Good. So we've done that. Object space with Python. So to get our space, we could just say we hide it back, right? Programming. This is a new line. So I can say plus space. So with where is with? Look at with. So I can continue or come from back and pick up this guy. So which one is faster? So I can say string. I want to add string A. We have removed the end of this guy. Remove it here. Okay, or string what's this guy? We can start from back and say start from minus this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like minus 23. Let's just try it. 2 minus 20 minus 19. Let's try that and see. Oh, there's 2 space here. Okay, wait, I'm almost okay. Maybe I added 1 space. Okay, so what I'll do is vi this, delete this one to be 23. Is it 24 now or 22? 22. Let's make this one 20. No, 18 rather. So let's run it again. Okay, wait. So let's go back. So we'll have our space and then we'll add objects oriented programming with what? Sorry. So object oriented programming with Python. So we need Python next. With Python. So Python will be what? Where's Python? Beginning to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0 to 6. So I can just say like this, beginning to 6. So it should print that for me. Let me clear this one. Good. So sorry. We still have our git, that is the git add guy. Let's see if we still have it. Okay, we still have it. So printing variables, what are we doing now? Concatenating edges. Okay, so let us test. So we have some error. Okay, let's see. So most of the error used to come from some silly things. Okay. Let me use single quote for this space and see if we are amazed that this could be part of the error. You see? And that's it. So we'll go to the next one. To print Z of Python. Okay. Alright, so this one is kinda advanced in a way. Okay. And it's as simple as this. You know the way we do the include header file in C. That's what we're gonna do here. So let me see if my sandbox is working again. Still not working, I guess. Maybe. So VI name. Press enter. So Python script will be dead. That with my slash. Okay. Use that slash bin slash Python 3. So we'll just say import this that we're including this. So I think chmod plus x. Sorry. And then now. And then once you run this guy, we have the Zen of Python. So these are just instructions. So this would help us with that. Okay, check your code. Stop. Okay, sorry, I didn't GitHub it. So go GitHub and call this one season of Python. So let me just say import this. So with that you have your Zen of Python, and then we go to the next one. Okay, so as for correction, and then we go. So this one is a C programming. So this guy, I'm supposed to, if my mouth was well, I'm supposed to digest it for you. But anyway, I'm still going to do that, but I might not test it too much, right? So you're not allowed to Google
you should whiteboard first. This task and all future tasks, blah 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 blah. So we are to write a C function. Write a function that checks if a single linked list has a cycle in it. In one of the video I made, I've already done this before. Okay. So what you do is you want to create a cycle. So a function that could detect cycle in linked lists. Okay. So before that, let me try and do small whiteboard. We might have a linked list like this. Remember that linked list will have this guy linked to this guy. Or let me get a tiny brush here. A tiny faint brush. Oh, not this. Not this is not what I'm looking for. Let me go back to this guy. So we have a linked list like this, right? So let me just put it down here, right? So we have a number here, and then we have either a null or a pointer to the next guy. So we have n pointer, a number, pointer. Sorry, don't mind my drawing. Pointer, and then we have n, and then we have a null, right? So if this guy is pointing to this guy again, then it is a cyclic linked list. That is, this place becomes a pointer. So we want to know if it is a cyclic or if it is not. And how do we know? In order to do this, we'll create two pointers, right, to iterate through, because when you are iterating through to point all the value inside, if it is cyclic, it will turn to an infinite loop. Okay, so we'll have two guys, one green, one red. So to do that, we'll make them iterate through this cycle. So we'll make the green go probably 2 steps ahead and make the red go 1 step ahead. So green, when it's going iterating through, red will go 1 step, 1, right? And then green will go another step, will go 2 steps ahead rather, right? 2 steps ahead. Green. Remember, red is here, so red will go 1 more step. From here it will move to this point, right? And then green will go 2 steps ahead. Is iterating, but it's going in 2 steps. So 1, 2. So it will come here, right? Red will come 1 step, iterating through. If this is the end, right, if it has reached null, we'll say it is not a cyclic. But if it still continues, it means that this green will skip this guy, come here, right? So green is here now. This red will come where? Here. So red will come here. I hope I've not skipped one. This green will do what? Will skip this guy and meet red. So by the time they meet each other, it means that there's a cycle in the linked list. Because if there's no cycle, there's no way one that is going 2 steps ahead would come back to meet the one that is going 1 step ahead. Imagine that if this list is like 1 million, for example, it's just going to be going 2 2 2, and this one is going 1 1. It's not going to meet it. But once they cycle in it, there's going to be a point where they meet each other, and that's what we're going to use to detect the cycle. So I'll just create the function for you, and I'll explain what it does. So probably when I'm perfectly fine, I'm going to remake videos on these guys. Probably it might not be useful for you again, but the next people who might be seeing this might benefit from this. So you can check out the video if I've created it there. So we have these functions, right, to do that. So we have they've created a header file, which is a list. This is a singly linked list. A singly linked list will have a pointer to the next one and also a number, right? So we have 4 functions here. This is the one we are creating, a check cycle function, which will check if there's a cycle in the list. Then they have 3 other functions that they've given us. One is to what? Print out the content of that list. One is to add to a node, and one is to free the list. Okay, so and they have a main. So this one is the to print all the elements of the list, right? And then this one we have the wait it add a new node at the beginning of the list, and then free the list, and then we have our main. Okay, so if the check cycle returns 0, it's going to print the linked list as no cycle. If it returns 1, so we are going to create it in the sense that when it returns 1, it will say linked list as a cycle. Okay, so that's all. So we are going to have a return value and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and that will be all. They compiled it, and then it's going to give this. So we might not test it, but if you test it, it will still work. All you need to do is just all this file, create it on your system, and then do the function I'm going to create and run it. I might end up doing it, but anyway, let's see how it goes because time is not on our side. Okay, I've been relaxing since, so it's time to work. So what we do next is we'll go up. Okay, return 0 if there is no cycle, 1 if there's cycle. So we have this prototype, so I'll copy it, and then hey, sorry, not prototype first, the file name. The file name is what? Page up. Okay, we are going to have this list.h as well. So we have our list.h. They've given us already, so we don't need to stress ourselves. So if my sandbox was up, it might have been easy for me because I'm used to it. So let's go up to copy list.h. So these are list.h. Yeah. So copy. Sorry. It's not correct. This thing is not correct. Do I have to do all this?
Okay. It's return type. Oh, sorry, it's a list, so it doesn't have return. So let's see. I think we are good like this. You can go. So we have our lists, and then we have the second one which will be creating. But anyway, I could just do that for you to test it. So we have this guy too. So you can let me test it for you. Sorry. So we have VI, and then this, and then what are we going to do next? Then we'll say copy, no good. Then this, sorry. So copy it out to this point. I won't be making it better compliance because that will waste our time. Okay, so this one is there. As you can see, it's not better compliance at all. Let me even see. Okay, it's correct. And then okay. Alright, so it remains our main. So we have a main.c. So we have a main.c. Sorry, we're used to that. Is it 10 main.c? Anyway it is, I'm going to rename it after. Look at how scattered this guy is. Yeah. Is it 10 main.c? Yes it is. So let's create our own guy. 10 check cycle. So the view knows the file name, and so say include what's going on. I have a call. Sorry guys, I had a call. Damn, that's disconnected me. Anyway, let's go back. So I have to go and reconnect using my SSH. I had the call and the person might go back, so what do I need? SSH. Then I'll paste it. Then I'll have to password. And I'll paste it. Okay. So CD into our ALXI level. So CD into. So I think I was creating something before it ended here. So let me just remove it since it's not working. I wanted to recover it before. So go back to where we're coming from to the end. So time check cycle. Let's see. Okay, then I'm going to include my list dot h, right? Good. So we have our prototype and then we have our stuff. Alright, so for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, so there are two ways we could do this, right? So the first thing I want to do is I would do my commenting, and then the prototype should be check cycle, I guess. So it's going to be a function that checks if it exists as a cycle. So I think our prototype as at least 8, and which is the list of the linked list, and then we're going to return, sorry, one if there is cycle, and 0 if not. So let me save this guy and exit and go back inside. Okay, so you can just go back up, grab the prototype, I'm feeling crazy it. Okay, check cycle list in it. Let's go 3. We have this, and then we have this. Okay, so like I said, we are going to have our pointers list int underscore 3. So we're going to have one that's going to be called first, and then we'll have one that we're going to be called slow, which is our red and green, right? So good. So we have several conditions. So we'll say if our if it is not list that is being passed to it, or it is not list next, that is if it's we are just playing safe, this one is just being playing safe, then you should just return 0, telling that it's not even part of it, or it's not a cycle or anything like that. Okay, so we initialize these guys. We say first, you can say first. So this is the first method. I'm not sure if this method will work, but the second method I'm very sure, but I just want to try this. So first equals to let's give a list. So we're passing list to the first and slow, like the start point, they start from the same position, right? Let's do something else.
So we have our y. So while slow, right, is not equal to null. So we are saying that while this slow is not equal to null, it has not seen null, and this red has not seen null. You know, when they see null, it means that it is not a cycle, right? And then this fast and fast is not equal to null, and then we have fast next is not equals to null. That's, you know, fast will get to the next one first. So when the first when that is when this guy is not equal to null, so we check for the beginning and we check for probably any other one is not equal to null. Okay, so if probably there's one here self and fastness want to go here, it's going to be pointing to null, right? So while all those things are not, that's what we want to check. Okay, so good. So we'll say then we have our braces. My buttocks is spinning. So we'll then say slow. We'll give slow to be equals to slow next, that is to the one step, and then we'll give fast to be equals to fast, and then where is my next. So we've given it twice. Okay, so we've set this, so they are going at that pace. So if our slow at any time is equal to fast, then it means that then it should return 1, telling that it is a cycle. If not, it should just return 0 at the end. Bloods are not flowing. So I want to test this guy. I'm not sure it will work, but anyway. So we can compile, even though those ones are not betting and I'm not sure how they are being set, if it's correct or not. Anyway, let's try it out. Okay, vi 10 check cycle include list of each. Don't have any list of each. Lists. Let's try again. Okay, we have some error. Oh, sorry guys. Nested function. So we have let's see what's wrong. Fast is undeclared, really. Okay, I know what to do. So another thing we could do is, where is it? So the second method is there, but I'm coming. I want to see if I can combine both methods. Then check circle. So this dot h, this, fast this, if not return. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think we're still in the right track, but I'm coming. Let me see something. Let's give this guy 2 steps ahead. Fast is not equal to fast. Nice. Is there? Yeah, we're supposed to be correct. So let's try that. What's the compiler? Okay, anyway, let us push and see. List int underscore t. Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry, I know what's wrong. I'm the one that made mistake. I didn't put comma here. So let me remove this guy and still see if it's gonna work. So let's use list only for this place, and then this place I'm supposed to put comma, telling that is 2. Yep. So let's recompile. Okay, it worked, and it's called cycle. Link as no cycle, link as the cycle 1024 So that method that we did actually worked. So let's see. Okay, seems it worked. So git add it. So let's clear it. So git, and I'm not sure I can see that git add that I created before. Git commit, and then the message should be using one hand to type. Detect cycle in a list. Did I press the right thing? Oh, sorry. Git add and git push. Okay, so let's check, and you could, oh shoot, let's unlock these advanced tasks. Did that work? Correct. So that's for correction. Alright, so I'm tired already, so let's just hope this thing is not over long. Okay, so copy. I'm gonna make a more shorter one as well. Vi the file. Sorry, what did I press? Okay, I think it opened. Okay, I should remove this now. Then I'll go up and say, do I've removed it, thank you. Alright, so we said we write a Python script that prints exactly is going to print this word followed by new line. Use the right, so we have to use the right function system module. You are allowed to use print. You are not allowed. Your script should print to standard error. So you are using right to print to standard error like we used to do in C. It should exit with the status code 1. Okay, so what we're going to do now is from the system module, right? Okay, so come here, insert, and then put our shebang slash user, bin slash python 3. Okay, so we're going to import the system module, like we are including like our string.h, all those stuff, so that we could be able to like including the uni_std to use the write function. So we are using this system, importing the system to use the write function. So we just say system dot, we want to print to the standard error using what, the write function. Okay, and then we'll open the braces, and then I can close it as well. Let me paste it here, but we are printing string, so we are going to be using the quote, right? And then it should end with a new line, so it's a new line. Okay, and then once we are done, we will say it again. So these are part of the system format. We say it should exit using what, 1, and that will be all. So we can git add and commit and say use write from S6 and git push. So we've done that. So we have 2 more. Can't wait to finish this guy so I can move to the next one. So we have to write a script that compiles a Python script file. The file name is stored in pyfile. The output should be this. So we are actually kinda compiling and giving it an output. So that one I won't, I'm tired already, so let's just be fast. So vi paste right. So what we'll do now is we want to compile Python script. So the bash script, so say for is bash bin bash. So I'll do it and then I'll explain what I did. So we are saying that bin bash should run python 3 and compile it, right? So you compile, the file name is my p, okay, py file. The output file name has to be py file c. Okay, so this is the output file name and this is the main file name. Okay, so what we have to do is we'll say we are compiling, so we're going to import py-compile. So once we import it, we'll now use it and say py-compile compile this file called in the variable dollar caps lock py file and give it a name. Move it before end it, comma, and give it a name dollar py file and add c to it. So with this we should be able to complete it. Import started with quotes, let's end it with quotes. Okay, so we are compiling it, this one to this. Okay, let's add it. Compile using py-compile. Then you can go to that yourself, it's explanatory. And then we go to the last one. Okay, we have some failure. Okay, so let me see. Clear my screen. So we have it. Bin bash python 3 compile it, import py-compile py-compile compile py file, comma, py file. So what's wrong? So what's wrong? Let me see. There should be space there. Let's see. Let me see. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong again. So this is supposed to work. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe I'll go to the next one and come back to it later. So we still have one more to go though. So I'll come back to that. So this one says write a Python function. So we have to define this function that will do this. But anyway, before that, let me just tell you how to solve this guy. Then we'll go back to that guy. Okay, so we'll have this via this function, and then we write our script, which is a Python script. So it will be shebang user bin Python 3, and then we'll paste this guy. We are saying define this a function magic this guy. So we are defining this function. I was lying down before, so I have to stand up. Yep. Define this function. Enter. So to not have indentation error, you have to put a tab here or space. So we just tell it to return. So we just want to add 98 and then plus a is to power b, and that's all. Look at this. So let's test this guy, then we'll go back to the last one. Okay, so and so this guy we have to now ask for correction. Okay, so this guy, let me test it one more time to make sure. Okay, it's failed. So there's one thing wrong. There's an output. This is my magic calculator. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. VI 101 compile shebang bin bash
and then okay, I think I know why. So let's change the mode u plus x, maybe that's the reason. And then let's get at it and let's check. So this might be the reason. Okay, that's it. So I'll see you in the next one. So hopefully we get this corner, because I haven't done anything at all. So now we have our 100. Is it 100? Okay, maybe there are some that I haven't checked. So you can end the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, it would encourage me to do more of this. And let's see, there are some, because we're supposed to get 100 though. Is there any guy that we've not asked for correction? Okay, this guy. Okay, good. So let's go back and see what's close. Along with you. Okay, I didn't reload it. Let me reload it. Okay. Okay, I think it's working perfectly now. Oh, is this day 75? I don't know. Maybe there's no more. We didn't. I was thinking the second deadline is supposed to be 50-50, yeah. Okay, 50-50 and then the 75. Alright, so I think that's it. So we have to do more in order to, we have to do better. Alright, I'll see you in the next one, guys.